Well, from the young to the young at heart, those Harrington teens won't reach the age of the woman in this next story until the year 2103. That's right, she's 102 and still reporting the news in her tiny town of Protection. Jim Grayway is here to tell us about the oldest newspaper columnist in Kansas.
You are going to love her. She is the unsinkable Bonnie Brown. I don't know if anybody's ever called her that, but that's what I'm calling her. In 102 years, this woman has seen it all, and she keeps on ticking, keeping the folks in Protection, Kansas on their toes.
So anyway, I need to know what he wants to know. He wants to know I'm a nice little old lady by some people's standards, a naughty little old lady by others.
After more than a century on Earth, Bonnie Brown has plenty of stories to tell about her life.
My mother died when I was 3, and then my dad married, and he took off. My grandparents didn't have a car, and so we went on the saddle horse, we went in the buggy, or we took the team. It all depended what we were going after. The first car my husband and I had was a Model T. And then I flown to Nevada a couple times on casino tours.
But as the author of Bonnie's blog every week in the Protection Press, this 4'5" gal about town is more interested in hearing about other people's lives.
And I want you to know that my name is Bonnie Brown, and I want to know what your name is.
Mike York.
Bonnie was a waitress and cook at Don's Cafe for many years, but now it's the place where she goes to chew the fat and gather news for her column.
Oh yeah, here's these two wild people. Hey, hi there.
She didn't join the journalism racket till she was 94.
One thing my granddad said, if you eat, you work. If you eat, you work. That was one thing he always laid out on the law.
Bonnie's blog is a must-read for just about everybody in the southwest Kansas town of 500.
I even have to stop and think how to spell. Hey, that's all right.
Though she is pretty modest about it.
I think it's still the same old, same old.
Bonnie often writes about her life and the lives of her neighbors at the local senior housing complex. This one starts out, well, here I come once again to let you know I'm still on foot. Not fast, but doing. And she goes on to write, Maxine Hurd and I are now both 102. Wonderful that two Protection ladies hit this age.
She's just a little old lady, just loved by everybody in town.
Protection Press editor Susan Edmonston says the paper just wouldn't be the same without Bonnie's musings and scoops.
Well, I enjoy Bonnie showing up every week with her column. She's a down-to-earth lady. Her mind is certainly sharper than mine, and I just like the manner of her speaking, and it's in her column, the way she writes. I think that's why people enjoy it.
But there are a few things you'll never read about in Bonnie's blog. One is politics.
Well, I'm not political. I don't care that much for them.
Don't blame you.
I would like to see a lot of them, whoop, but you know, that don't work either.
No.
We do vote them in, and then we suffer.
You also won't see Bonnie writing about the latest iPhone.
I have no earthly use for them. I don't have one, and I'm not going to learn how to use one. I do well just to talk on the telephone the old-fashioned way.
Bonnie says you don't need fancy technology to report the news or to make friends. And she does have 102 years of experience to back that up.
And I hope you don't mind if your face is on the mug.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
I might be wanted somewhere,
yes,
Bonnie.
you might. Okay. So, that Rusty we know is. And now I'm going to be.
Yeah, you're wanted too,
I'm
probably.
wanted.
Yeah.
Do you not just love her? What a blessing and inspiration she is to the people of Protection. Bonnie's husband Rufus passed away in 1986. They had 4 children, 3 are still living. Her daughter Vi lives in Wichita and says Bonnie was the greatest mom anybody could have, and still is at 102. And she's still churning out those columns every week. Great story. Sierra, back to you.
Love it, Jim. Thank you.